Hello, everybody. This is live, Late Night Baltimore, back again with another episode. Ain't that something, huh? 2 nights in a row almost. Well, you can see below, maybe it's three, because the last time it was 970 days for the Don, and now the Don has 967 days. And that's all right with us. All right, before we get into our main topic, we're going to look at something to show you what kind of priorities the MAGA people, the MAGA administration have. Uh, this is Scott Charlie McCarthy Besant press conference today talking about something that really, really matters. Okay, so let's see this. There he is, smiling Johnny. Sure is happy. All right, now we are going to watch this. I hope it comes out.
See your signature next to President Trump's face on a $250 bill.
Well, again, as Treasury Secretary, I have two mandates for U.S. currency. At present, no living person can be on U.S. currency, and the currency must say, "In God we trust." So right now, there is proposed legislation that in front of the House, in front of the Senate, to change the first requirement so that a living person, Donald J. Trump, could be on the $250 bill. So it's all in the hands of the, it's all up on Capitol Hill.
All right, so that's what they're focused on there at the White House. Okay, now we're going to get into infrastructures and government stuff. And in case that's dry and I didn't hook you with that, let me throw our intro video. I love this. Oh, I just love this. Where is it? Where is it? Play it now. Play. Samuel. Okay, everybody, welcome back. This is your host with the least. But we're going to talk about something. We're talking about Baltimore now. We're digging into something that's very important to us. If you love the city and you want to see it thrive, and that's everybody, I hope, that lives in the city. Well, a city audit recently gave us some strange numbers. Over the last just 2 years, Baltimore is owed almost $30 million in unpaid bills. $15.3 million from fiscal year 2025 and $14.4 million from 2024. That's money from business leases, utilities, permits, contract services, and the finance department. And some that the finance department simply lost track of. Does it look like I'm just reading off the screen? I'm sorry, I'm just trying to make this natural. All right, anyway, back to the important stuff. City Auditor Jason Patch called out the systemic failure, and Council President Zeke Cohen asked for a full list of delinquent accounts. They couldn't even get it together there at first. On top of that, people in Federal Hill are getting angry about dealing with $323 million in uncollected traffic and parking fines. That's not good. It's worse than just sloppy paperwork. It's money that the city needs. Should be serving this community. If the city can't collect money from big commercial accounts and out of state violators, the real burden falls on all the working families of the city through higher taxes and in increased utility bills. Correct? Yes. Brandon Scott, our mayor, said it plainly during the Board of Estimates meeting. There's no way in hell we should have this kind of money just sitting out there uncollected. You can't argue with the man. Here's the good news. It's not about just cracking down. It's about building smarter, fairer system that works for everybody, especially in a lot of these neighborhoods that have faced decades of disinvestment. So what can we actually do? First, we got to modernize and hold the systems accountable. We need updated digital tracking tools, better trained staff, and stronger follow through. Damn it. I said, damn it. Like the 6-month enforcement window, they're expanding now. But we have to do it with keeping equity. Focus collections on large commercial debtors first and repeat corporate violators, not the low income people just trying to get by. Try to add some real community oversight so it doesn't look like it's over policing. It's the community, it's the communities and the neighborhoods themselves have to do this. All right, leave a comment if you like so far. Let's see. And I don't think anyone can argue with that. The communities themselves. That's what it comes down to in any situation. In Baltimore, that's the only way we're really going to dig out of any problem in Baltimore. Is to the neighborhoods themselves. All right, some more facts to throw at you. This is where it gets good. If we recovered every dollar that we do get back as fuel for justice reinvestment, because Baltimore is looking at a $20 billion infrastructure deficit. Crumbling water and sewer lines, too many vacant properties, transit that doesn't really work. That could be so much better with some easy fixes, maybe modern buses and more buses with more consistent routes. You know, thankfully, there's already something happening. Mayor Scott's administration made modernizing public infrastructure a core priority in a 10-year financial plan. They're what we call right-sizing city properties, fixing underground utilities which need it, upgrading the Baltimore Convention Center, which is anything you do to that place would be an upgrade. We got $2 billion coming in state and federal funds. The MDOT and the MTA are pushing light rail modernization, trying to get a new metro subway, some new metro subway cars, and put in some transit-oriented development around stations like Reisterstown Plaza, Rogers Avenue, and Odenton. This kind of improvement in transit will bring in affordable housing, increase local jobs, and more vibrant neighborhoods if we do it right. And we can. Now, to continue, and not to be outdone, let's see what we got over here more. More information. More than we can handle, damn it. If you like what you're seeing and you want to support a show that supports Baltimore, I do ask you to like and subscribe. We do national, but we try to relate it to what we do in our daily lives here in the city. All right, this year alone. Hold on now, everybody. We got a beast in the studio. All right, everybody. All bad limits subsided in the studio. All right, this year alone, paving crews are out strong, March through November of 2026. They've been out there. The goal is to repave 90.5 lane miles of city streets. Imagine that, 90.5. There's a big summer sprint targeting mid-July that aims to patch another 25,000 potholes and resurface 10 more dedicated lane miles. They're also patching up Falls Road, which is Maryland 25, with over $580,000 investment in asphalt work through midsummer. You can tell if you're driving around the Beltway at night, they're doing a lot of infrastructure work. So they try to do it at night so that it doesn't interfere too much. 295 is rehab is getting pushed to early 2027, but the capital improvement program is rolling. Every winter agencies submit requests, and the Planning Commission keeps steady investments in roads, bridges, and facilities. I know it sounds like I'm reading, but this is I wanted to make sure you get all the stats right here. Sorry. We're even talking about transformative projects like tearing down sunken highways, such as the highway to nowhere, which you might think in Baltimore is every highway, but it's not. It's Route 40. We know where that is. Turning them into like green spaces, community spaces, make better transit connections. You really got to get rid of that part of Route 40 that is nothing. That is a highway underneath a highway that is going to the same place. You can track this progress that they're doing on all these projects at BCDOT Road Repaving Dashboard. And you can report on that site issues through the 311 app that they make available. Pretty good. Okay, nobody's watching. All right. Well, now, we want to say that the Orioles were tied at 1 in the 7th inning. The game's downtown tonight. Okay, people who care about the city, we got to supercharge this. Use the recovered $30 million in any future collections to accelerate all these programs, all these timelines, put in the real community input through participating budgeting, prioritize projects in historically underserved communities, create good union jobs. Yeah, that'll be the day, right? In historically unserved neighborhoods, create good jobs, construction jobs in Black and brown neighborhoods. Pair infrastructure repairs with strong tenant protection so families aren't displaced as areas get better. Make sure the water and sewer upgrades continue. Every block needs clean water. And why? Because we deserve a better city. We deserve a city government that's competent, transparent, and truly works for us. We got to fix these billing leaks. Now, no administration in Baltimore, everybody is you have an impossible job. You can only manage, you cannot solve, but you can get better. And we can all do better. At least the mayor's addressing these problems, talking about them, getting them out there, and trying to come up with solutions. I don't know how he's doing, what people think of his job overall. Nobody likes their mayor. Nobody likes their governor in Maryland after a while. So, and then the big project is we have to take care of hurry up replacing the bridge, the key bridge that collapsed, 18 months ago or something? I don't know. The progress on that is slow. We have to build one that's a lot better, a lot safer, and a lot more attractive for people to use. The last key bridge really, really affected traffic because nobody wanted to use that damn bridge. And then they charged you $4 each way on it. So come on. That sucked. All right. We're not done yet. I am going to give myself a round of applause. I'm sorry. Thank you, everybody. All right. Tell everybody about this damn show. Except for the people who you shouldn't. No, I'm kidding. All right. Now, we are going to watch another clip just because I like doing clips. And I so rarely get to do them. This is of a certain person. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. Oh, now. All right. We are going to look at a person who's maybe one of the more obnoxious people that we can think of, besides myself. That's okay, cheap joke. And let's look at that person. It's J.D. Vance. Very shady Vance, they call him. Shady Vance. And they're right. Here he is. Let's watch the Shadester. Let's see what he's talking about. Nothing good. Wait, we got this.
Grip, stability,
commercial.
precision.
We're advertising to somebody.
Driving.
That's all right.
I'm the edema building up in your lower legs, and most compression socks can't even touch me. Let me show you what's actually happening beneath your skin.
I don't want to know.
This is the only commencement speech that I'm giving this year, and so I've watched a few highlights of graduation speeches where this or that corporate leader will discuss artificial intelligence, AI, and be met with literal boos. Now, you can't boo me. I'm the Vice President of the United States. But your fellow Americans are understandably, they're worried about AI, about how it will affect the labor market, how it will distribute resources, and how it has fundamentally changed how we interact with one another, our social lives. But the thing I worry about most with AI is how it will change warfare. Now, Pope Leo XIV, in a recent document, encouraged us as human beings not to outsource the most important moral decisions to digital technology. And I want to endorse that sentiment and make it more
Man, that guy is, you talk about a load. Jeez. That guy is a load. Also, if I may, I'm going to address something he said there. He said people are met with literal booze. Is there such thing as figurative booze? Thank you. All right, everybody. Like and subscribe. Throw some comments. Tell us what's good. Tell us what's bad. I'll give you an Orioles score update. Nobody's going to the ball. Go to the ballpark, man. Men and women and children, go to the ballpark. Well, it's not good. The Orioles lost 2-1. Bad, but they've won some lately. Come on, Orioles. All right. Just when I'm telling everybody to go to the ballpark, I have to say that they lose 2-1. All right, everybody. Remember, motto here, as always, F MAGA. And have a wonderful night here in Baltimore. Remember, Baltimore. What do I call Baltimore? I call Baltimore the Forever City. Yep, you heard it here. We are the Forever City. Why? Because we remember our past and we know where we are now and we're facing the future in this city. We're more forever than we are charming, I can tell you that. So feel free to spread that amongst your friends or put it on shirts or something. Whatever gets the word around. Okay, everybody. Have a great night, and we will see you next time on Late Night Baltimore.
Big Rooster.